Every time I look at my pictures from London, I get a sense of sadness because I'm not there anymore, and I really, really miss the people I was with, and every time I think about going back there, I wonder how my friends are dealing with it and how my family members are dealing with it, and I wonder how my friend is who's there right now, and I wonder if she's having as good of a time as I was. Do you miss it?
I don't miss being away from home, but I miss the culture that Moldova had to offer.
What were you most nervous about going there?
I was most nervous about going there in regards to it being the #1 country in Europe for human trafficking. That really made me very nervous, and I was afraid I was going to get taken, even though once I was there, it wasn't an issue at all.
Do you think that it's important for people to study abroad in their life?
I think it's something that everyone should do because you not only get a good multicultural experience, but it's very eye-opening because if you stay in America for your whole life, it's very secluded and it's like kind of bubble-esque because there's so many other things that other places have to offer.
What was your favorite thing about Moldova that you missed?
I really miss the fresh fruits and vegetables. Like my host family had a huge garden which just consisted of every kind of fruit and vegetable imaginable, and I could just go out and pick something anytime I wanted.
So do you have to get any immunizations?
Not that I am aware of, no.
Not sure, but I guess I should check. Don't want to come back with scabies.
Oh.
Like,
No, that's the scariest part though. Because I was debating whether to go to Belize or not, but then bugs,
they're not gonna bomb you, trust me.
You think that?
So you're more nervous about your safety?
Yeah.
What about you, Taylor?
Making that flight across the Atlantic, I ain't flying. Plane down, that's all I hear in my head right now. Plane down, we're all gonna die.
So what are you excited about?
Cheap shopping.
Oh Lord. Can't wait. Oh, being close to Spain again. Oh, someday. And learning the Paris culture. Going to the Tower FIL. Okay, an American Eiffel Tower.
I have to take some government politics class.
Yours Rosbach.
Raspa.
He's a beautiful man. And I have to take international business.
So where did you study again?
In Moscow
When was that?
in 1988.
And was that back when they were still communists?
Yes, it was during the time of Mikhail Gorbachev, who was the last general secretary of the Communist Party and president of the Soviet Union, and they were going through what they called restructuring, which was called glasnost, perestroika in Russian, and glasnost, which meant voicing, where they were actually allowing the citizens of the Soviet Union to voice their problems that they had with the government, which before that was totally unheard of and impossible.
And what was the biggest change from your home to Russia?
Oh, well, simply the total absence of any Western input. Because during the time of the Soviet Union, they really did not allow Western information into the country. It was almost as if I was living on a totally different planet, because everything that I had gotten used to hearing about and reading about and knowing about were totally unknown to the people that I dealt with every day.
I just opened my letter from Alison Modine. who's in Japan. She writes, "Hey Robin, just reporting from Nihon, or Japan. I have already been to at least 10 different temples so far in Kyoto and Nara, and I visited Nara Park, and I got to play with all of the deer there. I wish we had a deer park in the US. Anyways, I'm really loving it here, even though it was definitely a big culture shock. I am missing home, but I really don't want to leave here. I can't really see you all again. I hope everything is well in the Berg. Allison." And then she attached some pictures of her doing various things in Japan, and I know she's having a good time there. She's always wanted to go. After talking to my friends, I've only realized that it's natural to be nervous when going someplace new, even if it's abroad or not. But it's definitely an important experience to get out of your comfort zone. And that's what study abroad does. And I realized that I definitely want to go back to London. Just a matter of when and how, but I know I'll get back there.